Developing a talent by turning it into a skill is difficult, and developing an ability is even more difficult. Those who train hard, spare no time and effort, and try to overcome themselves every time can become real masters and professionals. In our today's episode, you will witness the most amazing moments from the lives of people which were captured on camera. First of all, subscribe to our channel and like this video. If you exercise, developing balance will not only strengthen your body, but also prepare it to perform incredible exercises. An acrobat from Moldova demonstrated her extraordinary abilities. Having risen to more than 1,000 meters above the ground, she performed exercises on bands. Not only is this girl strikingly flexible, but she is also able to hold a hundredweight on herself. These push-ups are an advanced exercise that combines both gymnastics and workout. Such a spectacular and complex element is suitable for athletes with a good level of physical fitness. If you're tired of just riding, you could always try something new. For example, performing some trick. The girl has definitely achieved success performing somersaults on a jet ski. Thanks to the movements of the hands, brought to automatism, it seems as if the box is folded almost independently. Athletes can turn even the most ordinary walk around the city into a presentation of their sports skills. After what I saw, I definitely didn't want to use the iron for its intended purpose. Who knew that with its help, you can create art objects? The guy clearly likes his work. Besides, he performs it very masterfully. Many people prefer to ride an elevator rather than long descents and ascents of stairs, but there are also those who complicate the task and overcome the steps on their hands. He turned into an advantage thing, which other people consider a disadvantage, and found a practical way to use it. Jumping rope is not just child's play, but an effective way to pump up your legs, lose weight, and tone up your muscles. They have been waiting a long time for the perfect moment to perform this trick. However, it was definitely worth it. A little imagination, inspiration, and colorful crayons can help create a drawing on the asphalt that will definitely cheer up passers-by. Decorating a dessert, a pastry chef can realize his creative potential and create a real culinary masterpiece. Billiards allows you not only to have a good time with friends, but it is also a serious game, for success in which you need to develop logical thinking and endurance, build an accurate calculation, be able to focus, and be psychologically stable. It is not good enough to own your own body and has an excellent sense of balance. You still have to be very brave and a little crazy to do this over the abyss. Some people prefer to enjoy a long lunch, but there are people who just want to satisfy their hunger quickly. Not all of their skills can be demonstrated by athletes at competitions, given the limitations and requirements. Therefore, many people are happy to record their workouts on video. It seems that only Spider-Man and this guy can climb up so deftly. Considering that the first one has superpowers, we must pay tribute to the guy. He did an excellent job, being just a person with good physical fitness. Modern technologies at various enterprises and factories help people work even faster and more efficiently. Good bakers know how to work with the dough so that its structure is perfect for delicious baking. A mountain bike is suitable for riding on various types of off-road, including in the desert. In addition, skiing and sandboarding can be done on the sand. This baby has a great shape. Her parents should support her and help her develop her talent. The guy who shot the video was sure that the girl would not succeed, and yet she proved the opposite and easily threw the ball into the basket. Michael Jackson had no idea what kind of influence he had on pop culture for decades to come. He would definitely appreciate this guy's talent. There are many types of unique drawing techniques. By choosing the right one, you can find a way to express yourself and realize your creative potential. What a very unusual and effective way of cooking homemade pasta. Most people familiar with the boxer machine cannot boast of such impressive results. The girl definitely knows some secret. Even watching him makes me dizzy. His vestibular apparatus must be working fine. Juggling is very useful and exciting. Depending on what you juggle and what tricks you perform, it can also be a great workout.
What a twist! Haven't you expected to see this either, have you?
This is a great option for the development of fine motor skills. However, if you do this only at your leisure and not every day, then such an activity can quickly become boring. He doesn't just quickly press the keys, but he doesn't even need to look at them to enter data. Likes and reactions can cause positive emotions. In order to receive them again and again, it is necessary to constantly publish new photos and videos. Therefore, many people are constantly looking for locations in order to take bright and impressive pictures. At some point, you even start to get lost in the number of his coops in the air. The Italian dance troupe Black Widow performs fascinating dance performances. Using carefully controlled movements of the arms and legs, the dancers create a synchronized picture in which the smallest gestures are of great importance. Pottery as a hobby makes it possible to relieve stress and feel like a creator, and the most dexterous and skillful craft lovers can engage in mass production. This master does not even need any stencils or additional tools for the perfect design of the door. It is impossible to count the number of hoops she twists, and if you still manage to find out their number, it will not fit in your head how she copes with them. In the video, it seems that there is nothing difficult in creating such a drawing. In fact, the artist needs about 6 hours for each portrait. The fact that they were so calm and confident in the pilot says at least that the probability of his error is excluded. The man demonstrates a good command of his own body, strength, and most importantly, an incredible sense of balance. Acrobatic tricks and flexibility helped him create a spectacular performance.
There are things that are absolutely impossible to believe, and how could this even happen?
Modern technology allows you to fly over water, but not everyone is capable of it. And only this person can light a match with his fist. What a perfect couple! Even if you really like to skate, you're unlikely to be able to repeat this trick. It is insanely pleasant when the environment supports and rejoices at your new achievements. Surely he worked hard in order to perform such a low flip. To get good results, you'll have to work hard for a long time, but a professional shooter knows how to overcome his excitement and concentrate as much as possible, react quickly to the situation. People perform with a lot of different skills, even though it should be noted there is something fascinating in the movement of her hands. This hobby contributes to the development of speed and accuracy. Such exercises, as well as his self-confidence, are impressive. After all, he performs it while clearly not caring about his safety. birthday was almost ruined, but a great save fixed the situation. This girl is able to conquer any heights. I don't know how long this couple had to train, but the trick is just incredible. In boxing, it is important not only to be able to hit, but also to dodge in time. What incredible strength and precision! It turns out that you can snowboard even in summer. The guy has amazing flexibility. It seems that he does not have any boundaries. Do not try to repeat after him. Such virtuoso pirouettes can be dangerous without proper preparation. A very unusual skill that he hardly uses very often in everyday life. Water bottles, dice, precise movements, and a lot of free time work wonders.
And we're moving on at the speed of light. All the most interesting things are still ahead.
In order to get out of this trap without damaging the car, you need to have experience and outstanding driving skills. If you know the limit of your abilities well, why not perform a dance with a 200-kilogram weight on your back? The longer you watch her movements, the more doubts creep in. Maybe it's a doll created with the help of modern technologies, or still a girl who has entered the image very well. This man does not need to walk to the bridge, he can be on the other side in just a second. I think the postman will be very surprised when he approaches this box. Riding a motorcycle on ice is not only cool, but also very spectacular. Who said that snow is needed for skiing? Sometimes you even need a pool. It immediately becomes clear that he also plays bicycle ball at his leisure. For the best result in swimming, it is optimal to swim slowly and relax for 5 minutes after 20 minutes of swimming at an intense pace. It is immediately clear that he is far from the first day at this job, given the unusual technology he uses. Motivation, constant training, and willpower can create a miracle in the human body. Inversion exercises are those that have to be performed head down. They improve the work of the vestibular apparatus and strengthen the cardiovascular and lymphatic systems. No wonder he chose to work on his triceps that way. In order not to create a queue, local sellers have to develop the skill of peeling fruit incredibly quickly. As you can see, even a solid age is not a hindrance to sports. This man is able to perform complete acrobatic elements. Monotonous tasks at work can get boring, but there is a chance to hone the movements to automatism.
If you want to switch to something else, don't be hurry. Something truly interesting is just about to begin.
Contemporary art is not limited to form and materials. A real masterpiece can be made even from ordinary toasts. It only took 78,000 carnations and 4,500 meters of thread to create this masterpiece. It was definitely worth it. I have no idea how these things hold on his face. Do you have any suggestions? This blow is not only incredibly spectacular, but also really strong. You can watch this girl's tricks for ages. What an accurate job! Such a massage looks scary, but you will definitely feel better after it.
Oh, wow.
Even ordinary hair washing can turn into a real pleasure when a professional gets down to business. You can hit anyone with such a spectacular skill. If it seems to you that it's easy, it's worth trying to understand that it's hard work. It's not easy to drive on sand, and do we need to say anything about conquering such a hill? This requires nerves of steel. Who would have thought that performing a somersault for him would be a more difficult task than walking on heels? Beach volleyball is ideal for lovers of active beach holidays, and it also has a lot of advantages for your body, evenly loading all the muscles and developing jumping ability, coordination, and reaction speed. Excellent possession of his own body allows him to demonstrate extraordinary capabilities to the world. This guy managed to undress by performing 11 backflips in a row. I wonder if this is his daily practice. When you complain that push-ups require too much effort, just remember this young man. He improved and made this exercise very difficult. How did she even get the idea to twist the hula hoop like that? Anyway, she became a real master of this exercise. I wonder if he's as good at a real basketball game. A young Chinese woman has become a social media star thanks to her amazing martial arts skills. She has perseverance and determination, she regularly trains, and shares tips with subscribers. For many men, the main task in training is to increase muscle mass. However, a hearty, strong, balanced, and developed body impresses much more. In an instant, the stupid video he was about to delete miraculously turned into something valuable.
And how do you like such a twist? To be honest, I can't do without your comments here.
The phone definitely fell into the trash bin, but that's not all. Can you do a pull-up on your index fingers? Perfect stretching and strong arms, this girl has something to brag about. I hope this man will be noticed and invited to Cirque du Soleil. He deserves it. Street musicians are finding more and more new ways to impress the public. Large financial investments are not required to create fantastically beautiful content. Sometimes a creative approach to the task is enough. Age is not a hindrance for those who seek to support themselves both physically and spiritually. With such talent, she could work for special services and create camouflage for disguise anywhere. There are no pots large enough to accommodate a tree. That was the moment when they got the idea to create it, even in a printed form. The girl chose the perfect Halloween costume. With its flexibility, the image of an alien looks very plausible.
It was so cool! It's hard to comprehend how this is even possible.
Not every NBA star will be able to repeat this trick. And we have a real master of the rope. What an excellent teamwork! It seems that the lady of the rope has a competitor. And yet, no matter what anyone says, a woman driving is at least beautiful. These flips are spectacular. Hardly anyone can repeat them. Steering a boat is almost as difficult as steering a car, but you won't have to stand in traffic jams on the water. Usually such work is not done so carefully. The operator masterfully mastered the control of the excavator. Today there are a huge number of different ceiling design options. This one is perhaps one of the most spectacular. The boy diligently and amazingly quickly plants the shoots of rice sprouts. It is not necessary to visit fashionable gyms. You can strengthen different muscle groups and train endurance and strength right on horizontal bars. Many people do not like to peel fish, not only because of the specific smell, but also a very long process. But there are people who cope with such a task at lightning speed. Have you tried playing volleyball without hands? These two are doing great. The one who decides to attack this girl in a dark alley will not be lucky. What a perfect skateboard trick! This guy seems to be floating on roller skates without touching the floor. What a perfect throw to the basket. And that's not all. For them, fishing is not an activity where you can escape from everyday worries and sit in silence with a fishing rod. Just imagine how much he has to train to still get into the basket. Why hang pictures or glue wallpaper if it is possible to create something amazing right on the wall of your bedroom? Shooting with a slingshot is not just child's play. In the right hands, this device is able to carry out long-range shots. Do you think that only comic book heroes could have such flexibility? And now, we have another confirmation that human possibilities are limitless.
Have you also noticed that our time together flies at the speed of light? We can't wait to see you in our next episode. See you soon.